Hello, readers, and welcome to your reading lesson. We are on number 9. I can't believe it. I hope you all have been reading a lot. Pretty soon, we'll see about getting your books back into my classroom so that I can give you more to read. And if you're not getting them from me, hopefully you're getting them from the library or online, Freckle, the bookstore, anything. And there are more options coming. Okay, let's get started. So we've talked already about all of these things, right? Growing like beanstalks, how to read. You guys know all of these by now, right? Reading more and more. Hopefully, you are all reading 20 minutes a day. Pretty soon, you should start trying to make it 25 minutes a day. And why not go higher? We also talked about the stop and jots. Well, today we're going to talk about something completely new. When words are tricky, roll up your sleeves. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're reading, you'll see a word that you don't know how to pronounce or you don't know what it means. You can't just give up. There's some strategies that you can use to word solve. Word solve means figure out what it means. So to help us do this, I have the entire book of Katie Wu Has the Flu. I know some of you have been waiting to get this book. From me, I think I have 5 or 6 of them. And these are very popular books. They're short, but they do occasionally have some tricky words in them. Let's see. So, Katie Wu Has the Flu. Chapter 1. Achoo. Achoo, said Katie Wu. Bless you, said her mom. Achoo. Katie sneezed again and again and again. I feel funny, said Katie, but not in a fun way. My tummy hurts too. Uh-oh, said her mom. I think you have a bug. Ugh, said Katie. I don't want bugs running around in my tummy. Not that kind of bug, said her mom. A flu bug. Good, said Katie. But I still feel bad. I feel hot too, Katie. Oh, the word is blocked out. Hmm. Well, let's see. What would make sense? Katie said, I feel hot too, Katie said. That's okay. But you know what? I'm looking ahead. There's the word said, and there's the word said. So I don't think the author's going to use it again on this page. I mean, 2 times is enough, probably. Look at the picture. Maybe that'll help. Katie doesn't look happy. And we know she's probably sick. So what might she say here? I feel hot too, Katie screamed. No, that doesn't make sense. She doesn't look like she's in a screaming mood. I feel hot too, Katie cried. Well, doesn't look like she's crying either. Let's see. I feel hot too, Katie moaned. Ah, okay. All right. Well, some of you might have guessed that. Her mom took her temperature. You have a fever, Mom said. That's why you feel so hot. No school today. You are going back to bed. I feel so hot I might melt, Katie moaned. Hey, there's that word again. Don't worry, her mom. Oh, well, what could this one be? It can't be said because, well, it doesn't make sense. Don't worry, her mom said her? No, that doesn't work. Her mom, what? Don't worry, her mom told her? That would work. It's okay. It's a little boring. Could it be anything else? Let's see, what would make sense? Katie feels sad. She feels sick. She's not going to school. And her mom's telling her not to worry. Hmm. Let's see. Her mom assured her. Now, maybe you can read this word, assured her. Maybe you're not sure what it means. But if you look at the words around it, it'll help. Katie's sad, she's sick, and mom tells her not to worry. When you assure someone, you make them feel good. You make them feel safe. You make them feel sure that everything's going to be okay. And mom's telling her not to worry. And then look at the next part. You're not ice cream. You won't melt. See? Mom is trying to make Katie feel better. She's trying to make her sure that she'll feel better. That's how we can word solve. If we don't know what assured means, we've got to use all the clues around us, the pictures, the words before, the words after. I'm so glad, said Katie. Chapter 2, Sick at Home. Soon Katie began to blank. How can I feel cold and hot at the same time? She wondered. Hmm. Soon Katie began to blank. What did she begin to do? Let's see. We know she's sick. We know it because we just read chapter 1, and chapter 2 is called Sick at Home. And Katie wonders how she can feel cold and hot at the same time. So what did she do before she said that? What action did she do? Hmm. When do we feel cold and hot at the same time when we're sick? Ah, soon Katie began to shiver. Now, some people might look at that word and say shiver. Well, that doesn't mean anything. But if we use the words before and after it, and we think about the story and the picture, we can say, oh, well, shiver makes sense here. The flu is tricky, said her mom. That's a sneaky trick, said Katie. Kate's mom gave her pills to take. Yuck, Katie groaned. Pills are such pills. Katie fell asleep and had a bad dream. She dreamed she was a polar bear who lost her fur. She shivered and shook. When Katie woke up, her mom read her a story. It was about a girl with hair so long she could jump rope with it. Her dad sang her a happy song. Katie drew a picture of the flu bug flying away from her. Katie's mom brought her hot soup and toast. Ew, soup, Katie moaned. Ew, toast. I'm not hungry. Later, Jojo called Katie. I missed you today. Miss Winkle says it's not the same without you. Thanks, Katie blank. Ribbit, Jojo blank back. Katie smiled. Ooh. Well, Jojo did something back to Katie. Hmm. Well, let's see. Thanks. Let's try said. Thanks, Katie said. Ribbit, Jojo said back. Hmm. Well, said kind of works, but Ribbit, Jojo said back? That doesn't really work, does it? So why is the word ribbit helpful here? Well, sometimes when you're sick, and maybe if you have a sore throat, or you're really tired, you don't speak in a very clear voice. What if Katie did something like this? Thanks, Katie blank. Ribbit. Hmm. What animals ribbit? Right. And when that animal, when a frog speaks, we usually say it does this. It croaks. Thanks, Katy croaked. Ribbit, Jojo croaked back. So maybe Jojo is making a little joke out of the way Katy sounds. Okay, her voice might sound a little scratchy or tired. Okay, so Ribbit helps us solve, and back actually help us figure out croaked. Okay, now maybe you know what croaked means, but there's sometimes you'll run into a word that's so hard you won't know it unless you use the other words around it. Then Pedro called. He told Katy, "When I broke my leg, everyone wrote funny things on my cast." "Lucky you," said Katy. "There's no cast with the flu." She drew a picture of everyone writing their names on her arms. That would tickle, Katy decided. Chapter 3, Feeling Better. Okay, that's going to give us some information. Katy took another little nap. When she woke up, she felt a lot better. Her mom brought her more soup and toast. "Yay, soup!" Katy said. "Yay, toast! I'm—" Hmm, what word might be here? Well, we know that she was sick, but this chapter tells us she's feeling a little bit better. And look, soup and toast. Now she says, "Yay." Do you remember what she said the last time? She said, "Ew." She went from ew to yay. I wonder why. "Yay, soup," Katy said. "Yay, toast. I'm starving." Did you guess that one? "I'm feeling more like me," Katy said. "It feels good to feel good." That night, Katy dreamed that her class sang a welcome back song to her. Miss Winkle played the tambourine and did a happy dance. A few days later, Katy went back to school. Her friends welcomed her with a song. "Boo on the flu," they sang. "We missed you." "I did too," sang Miss Winkle. Katy sang back, "I feel like a new Katy Woo." And it was true. All right, boys and girls, so the thing that I want you to remember from today is that when you read a book, when you get stuck, when you see a word that you can't figure out, maybe you don't know how to say it, maybe you just don't know what it means, look at the words around it. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. You can solve that word, and we're going to be doing this more with other books this week. That's it for now. Enjoy reading, and remember, at least 20 minutes today. The end.